Hello and welcome to this edition of ONTV News. I'm your host, Rachelle Boudry. Hundreds of residents from Lake Orion, Oxford came together on Saturday, June 2nd to show that battling cancer is just a walk in the park. More than 500 registered participants formed 43 teams for the American Cancer Society's 2012 Relay for Life, which kicked off Saturday morning and ended on Sunday. The 24-hour-long event was held in Orion Township's Friendship Park and is the American Cancer Society's signature fundraising event. More than 70 similar events take place within Southeast Michigan throughout the year, and more than 5,000 relays are held across the United States.
Well, it's basically a 24-hour event. The idea is that cancer never sleeps, so for 24 hours the community comes together, walks, and just comes together as a community to help fight cancer. We raise money and awareness, and it's a festival type atmosphere. Teams set up tents, they have food, arts and crafts, games for the kids, we have entertainment. It's just a wonderful day to come out and the community really come together and rally.
Each team registered in advance at relayforlife.org and spent weeks, if not months, soliciting donations online through Facebook and hosting other fundraisers prior to the June event.
The American Cancer Society helps people stay well, they help people get well, fight back, and find cures, and we do that in various different ways. So Relay for Life really allows us to do that on a day-to-day basis through our programs and services for research, and various different things so that we can help people touched by cancer every day.
If you'd like to take part in next year's Relay for Life event, visit relayforlife.org or call 248-663-3406 for more information. Each year, more than 10,000 young people ages 16 to 25 die as a result of alcohol use. Courageous Persuaders is an annual competition to challenge high school students to help raise awareness of the dangers of alcohol abuse. At an award ceremony held in May, one Lake Orion High School student received recognition for her effort. Ashley Bartrow is a graduating senior at LOHS who was a part of the high school's television production workshop. Her teacher, Roger Smith, challenged her to enter the Courageous Persuaders competition by creating a public service announcement warning students about the dangers of drinking and driving. She came up with the concept, got her friends and classmates involved, and created this spot called Numbers.
3 students were in the hospital this past weekend.
2 honor roll students were hospitalized last night.
5 local students lost their college scholarships last night.
Another local high school student has passed away.
Another 3 dead.
Claimed the life of another local teenager.
The cause?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. I don't want to be another number.
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 I don't want to be just another number.
At the Courageous Persuaders award ceremony held in May, Ashley learned that she was among several award winners that night. Her entry was named Fan Favorite, and she won the State Farm Award, a $1,000 college scholarship.
I saw the statistic and I said, well, everybody's just numbers in these statistics. It doesn't tell like the whole story of it, but I don't want to be just another number. And that was kind of the basis of it.
So what was your reaction when you found out that you were an award recipient?
I was shocked and so happy at the same time because it was a $1,000 scholarship, which is huge for me. College is expensive. And yeah, I was just totally surprised because I saw all these other amazing videos and I didn't know that I had a shot really.
Ashley's scholarship will come in handy when she attends Denison University in Ohio this fall. Congratulations, Ashley. To view other winning entries, visit courageouspersuaders.com. Orion love is a popular phrase among people born and raised in Lake Orion. It's about a sense of pride and community, but it's also about lending a hand to those in need. That's exactly why a number of Lake Orion High School graduates started the local charity, Lake Orion Loves. The organization helps support 3 local children and their families as they battle with disease and are in need of support.
Ferguson
The children are Max Belusi, Nicole Burton, and Faith Acehorp. Their mothers have been friends since high school and they all graduated from LOHS. The goal of LO Loves is to raise $100,000 in order to help the kids and their families. Many local businesses and community members have already been contributing to the cause and raising awareness, but there is much more to be done. Upcoming events including Party for a Cause on June 22nd and the 5K Souls to Souls Run Walk hosted by Orion Township and the County Sheriff's Office on June 30th. Visit the Lake Orion Loves website at lakeorionloves.com for more information and to see their upcoming events. We recently had all of the families at our ONTV studio as special guests on our weekly program, Testimonies of God. Make sure to watch the special episode to learn more about Lake Orion Loves, the children, and their families. It airs on Monday, June 11th at 8:30 a.m. and plays periodically throughout the week. Check our website's program guide for more details. Shop local, eat local seems to be the rallying cry of those who not only promote a healthy diet, but also those who encourage you to support the local economy. And you can do just that by visiting the Lake Orion Farmers Market, which kicked off on June 6th. Approximately 14 vendors set up shop in a lot adjacent to the Orion Art Center for the first farmers market of the 2012 season. Products ranged from fresh farm fruits and vegetables to honey and freshly baked goods. And each week a Lake Orion business will be invited to take part in the fun. The farmers market will take place every Wednesday from 2 to 6 p.m. and organizers expect the number of vendors to grow each week as gardens are harvested throughout the summer.
Well, there's a couple reasons. First of all, fresh and local means just that. It's more packed with nutrients. It hasn't been sitting in a cart shipped from Chile or somewhere like that. And for me, one of the most important things is really being able to meet your farmers face to face, meet the people who are making these products in person, ask them questions about how they grow it, and just get that connection, know where our food comes from, know that the organic chickens that we have here were, raised free range in a loving way and not just in a frozen food package somewhere in the back of the grocery store. That's pretty critical to me. And I love that we're reaching out to the community. The community has accepted this with open arms. We're in our 4th season, which shows that. And we're growing year after year, so I'm really excited and I think it's working.
If you would like to take part as a vendor or just want more information, visit LakeOrionFarmersMarket.com. The market will continue until August 29th with the possibility that it may extend into September. We are going to take a quick break, but when we return, we'll have a story on last weekend's flower fair. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.
3 students were in the hospital this past weekend.
2 honor roll students were hospitalized last night.
5 local students lost their college scholarships last night.
Another local high school student has passed away.
Another 3 dead.
Claimed the life of another local teenager.
The cause?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. I don't want to be another number.
I don't want to be another number.
I don't want to be another number. I don't want to be another number.
I don't want to be another number.
I don't want to be just another number.
Please remember that CFL bulbs, those curly, energy-efficient light bulbs everybody is using to save electricity, shouldn't be thrown away in your trash. Neither should batteries or home medical sharps. You can check with your local community to see where they can be recycled. Some retailers will allow you to bring them in for recycling. You can also order simple kits online that allow you to collect your recyclables and simply mail them away to be properly recycled. This green tip was brought to you by your friends at Waste Management.
Welcome back to ONTV News. I'm your host, Rachelle Boudry. Lake Orion's Downtown Development Authority hosts many events throughout the year to lure businesses and shoppers into the village. The DDA recently hosted its biggest event of the year, and ONTV's Joe Johnson was downtown to bring us the story.
During the first weekend in June, the intersection of Flint and Broadway in downtown Lake Orion was closed to traffic, but not due to any construction or renovations. The intersection was closed for the 2012 Lake Orion Flower Fair Home and Garden Market, the Downtown Development Authority's signature event for the year. 60 vendors were on hand to sell flowers, plants, and landscaping material, and downtown businesses got in on the fun as well. A temporary park popped up right in the middle of the intersection where musicians performed, and throughout the 2-day event there were demonstrations, food, and activities for kids.
Well, this is the third year that I personally have participated in the Flower Fair, and this is probably the one I'm most excited about because the streetscape renovation is done and everyone is down here and able to enjoy the new streets, and they're walking around and they're coming in and out of businesses, they're visiting our vendors. It's very, gives me a lot of satisfaction of all the hard work we put in over the last year to complete the project.
Although the Orion Arts Center is located just a few blocks away from the event, its executive director wanted to bring art to where the action was. An artist market was set up in the former Elements building, where the work of 30 local artists was up for sale, including watercolors, photography, jewelry, and pottery, featuring primarily a floral theme.
We have a wonderful setting where the art center is located by the creek, but it's also nice to be part of the heart of the downtown and to bring our art here and be a part of it so people while they're walking around can actually, take part in what we do, which is located a couple of blocks away. So it's wonderful.
The DDA's Farmers Market takes place every Wednesday at 2 p.m. near Children's Park through August 29th. And the Gazebo Concert Series kicks off on July 11th at 7 p.m. in Children's Park. For more information, call the DDA at 248-693-9742 or visit their website at www.downtownlakeorion.org. From downtown Lake Orion, this is Joe Johnson reporting for ONTV News.
Thank you, Joe. The Orion Township Board of Trustees held their regular meeting on June 4th. One hot topic for discussion was the safety path expansion in the northwest corner of the township. The township was presented with design plans for the new path, which will run from Newman and Baldwin Roads, then east along Indianwood Road to Indianwood Golf Club. A number of residents along the path were vocal in their opposition to the expansion. Many cited the impact the path would have on their property. The township had appraisals done and offered residents 30 cents a square foot for the easement. This safety plan is planned for roughly 2.5 miles running along the south side of Indianwood and to be 8 feet wide in spots. Supporters of the path were also present. Through the path's history, there has always been some opposition, but the benefit of the path was usually appreciated in time. Officials made it clear that concerns will be heard as the process moves along. The board will revisit this in 60 days. If you'd like to see the Master Safety Path Map, it will be on display at the Township Library. The Safety Path Advisory Committee is always looking for volunteers. Find the application at and other safety path information on the website on your screen. Township board meetings are aired live the first and third Mondays of the month at 7 p.m. on Government Access Channel 20, AT&T UVerse Channel 99. Meetings are also replayed throughout the week. Check the Government Access Program Guide at orionontv.org. We are going to take another quick break, but before we do, here's a look at the upcoming events in the Orion area.
Prescription drug abuse is a national epidemic. The new in way to obtain drugs is through parents' or grandparents' medicine chests. Removing prescriptions from your cabinet is the best way to keep drugs out of the hands of our young people. We've got to work together to protect our teens, our seniors, and our environment. Clean out your medicine cabinet today. Please participate in Operation Medicine Cabinet and drop off your unwanted or expired prescriptions at one of our law enforcement drop-off sites in Oakland County. We can't ignore this situation anymore.
Please remember that CFL bulbs, those curly, energy-efficient light bulbs everybody is using to save electricity, shouldn't be thrown away in your trash. Neither should batteries or home medical sharps. You can check with your local community to see where they can be recycled. Some retailers will allow you to bring them in for recycling. You can also order simple kits online that allow you to collect your recyclables and simply mail them away to be properly recycled. This green tip was brought to you by your friends at Waste Management.
Welcome back to ONTV News. We now turn our attention to local sports. On Monday, June 4th, Lake Orion varsity baseball did something it hasn't done in over 5 years, win a district title. The last Lake Orion baseball team that won a district title went on to claim the Division I state crown. On Monday, Lake Orion faced off against two longtime rivals, Clarkston in Game 1 and Oxford in the district title game. Lake Orion sent junior Nick Deeg to toe the slab in Game 1. He was nothing short of sensational, allowing only one hit and pitching a 5-inning shutout. His effort on the mound was greatly appreciated, but not necessary, as Lake Orion put up 10 runs on Clarkston. Early on, Lake Orion was making solid contact, putting up 3 runs in the top of the first inning off of an RBI single from Deeg and an RBI doubles from both Nolan Page and Dalton Overson. Senior Jake Gardner added 3 more RBIs in the game, leading Lake Orion to a 10-0 victory and pushing them into the district finals game against Oxford. Just a few hours later, Lake Orion and Oxford would face off in the district finals. Earlier in the day, Oxford had beaten Waterford Kettering 2-1 in order to advance to the finals. Sophomore Brad Schenzer took the mound for Lake Orion and came out on fire to start the game, striking out 4 of the first 5 batters. Lake Orion offense carried over from Game 1 with early RBIs from Nick Vogelmeyer and Ryan Lembrecht in the first inning. Nick Deeg would have another big game, but this time from inside the batter's box. In the second inning, he hit a 3-run homer over the right field fence to put Lake Orion ahead 5-0. Schanzer would allow Oxford to rally in the 6th inning, scoring 2 runs to make it a 4-6 ball game, but he would return in the 7th and shut down the side in order, pitching the complete game. Schanzer finished the day with 11 strikeouts. Lake Orion boosted its overall record to 29-8 and advanced into a regional semifinal showdown with league rival Stony Creek on Saturday at Heartland. Stay tuned to ONTV News for coverage of upcoming postseason games. While the guys are still fighting in the postseason, Lake Orion's varsity softball team was eliminated in the district semifinals, falling to Clarkston 8-0 on Monday, June 4th. Clarkston's pitcher, Madeline Mayday, flirted with the disaster the entire game, consistently pitching with runners on base, but somehow managing to escape with no damage. Lake Orion left a total of 14 runners on base, loading the bases 3 times, including once with no outs. Clarkston scored in the top of the 2nd inning off a wild throw, putting them up 1-0. That's how the score would be stuck until the top of the 7th inning, when Clarkston scored 7 runs, finally giving Mayday the breathing room she desperately needed. Mayday would finish the game, striking out 5 and allowing 5 hits. Clarkston would go on to defeat Kettering later that day, capturing the division title. They advanced to the regional semifinals on Saturday, June 9th at Heartland. The Dragons graduate 6 seniors but still retain a solid group of young players for next year. After dominating all year long, the Lake Orion boys track and field team took home the Division I state title on Saturday, June 2nd at East Kentwood. Grand Blanc, the only team to beat the Dragons this season, finished in 2nd place. The Dragons became the first Oakland County team to win the Class A or Division I title since Pontiac Northern won in 1997. Lake Orion managed only one first-place finisher in the 1600 relay, the final event of the day, but their team effort was enough to crown them state champs. The Dragons had 12 guys in 12 events. Lake Orion won with 50 team points, while Grand Blanc was right behind them with 44, and Saline finished 3rd with 42 points. Here are some of the individual event results. Lake Orion finished 2nd in their 3200-meter relay, just behind Highland Milford. Alex Roberts finished 4th in the 110-meter high hurdles with a time of 14:96. In the 100-meter dash, Corey Esther finished 4th with a time of 11:15. Lake Orion finished 2nd in the 800-meter relay. Grand Blanc took the top spot. Lake Orion picked up another 4th-place finish in the 1600-meter run, with David Diaz running a 4:23.68. Alex Roberts finished in the 4th with a time of 39:51 in the 300-meter intermediate hurdles. TJ Carey ran a 9:23.70 in the 3200-meter run, good enough for 5th place. And to clinch the state title, Lake Orion finished first with a time of 3:21.42 in the 1600-meter relay. That's all for this edition of ONTV News. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week right here on ONTV.